Pinoy Kapalaran, Pinoy Kapalaran, oh, Pinoy Kapalaran.
Magandang araw mga ka-Zodiac! Welcome sa ating segment na Lucky Lotto Numbers. Halina't alamin kung ano ang swerteng numero para sa araw na ito base sa Zodiac sign mo. Kaya mga ka-Zodiac, good vibes lang at palaging maging positive ang mindset, huwag rin kalimutang magdasal sa taas para sa dagdag na swerte. Kunin na ang inyong papel at lapis at baka ikaw na ang susunod na lotto winner.
Habang pinapanood natin ang ating mga lucky numbers, heto naman ang isang inspiring story na pampagood vibes sa inyong lahat.
Elena Robles, a 60-year-old retired public school teacher in Bohol, lived a quiet life on her modest pension. Her days were spent tending to her garden, tutoring neighborhood kids for free, and occasionally selling homemade banana chips to add a little extra to her monthly budget. She had long accepted that her best years were behind her. One evening, while walking home from the market, she passed by a lotto outlet and decided to buy a ticket. It was something she hadn't done in years. She chose numbers that meant little to anyone else, but held deep personal meaning to her. The classroom number she taught in for 30 years, the date her husband proposed, and the birthdays of her 3 grandchildren. The following day, while watering her orchids, a neighbor came running to her gate, shouting excitedly about the winning numbers. Elena calmly fetched her ticket from a notebook she had placed beside the TV. She compared each number one by one and sat down, stunned. Every number matched. She had just won 118 million pesos. For a few moments, she sat quietly in her garden chair, staring at the horizon. The air felt different. She felt both disbelief and a sudden rush of gratitude. At her age, she never imagined she'd experience something life-changing again. But life, it seemed, had just handed her a second bloom. Elena claimed her winnings without fanfare. She paid off her late husband's debts, renovated her ancestral home, and put up a scholarship fund for aspiring teachers from low-income families. Her only condition for the scholars, returned to teach in their hometowns for at least 5 years. She also reopened the Old Town Library, which had been shut down due to lack of funds. With her money, she filled its shelves with new books and added a small computer room for students. The library became a vibrant learning space once again, just as she remembered it in her youth. Elena never stopped teaching. Twice a week, she held free reading classes under a mango tree for children aged 6 to 10. She believed that every peso she spent on education was an investment in the nation's future. Kung meron mang kapalit ang jackpot, sana ito yung makapagpalago ng pag-asa, she would say. People in her community admired her not just for winning the lotto, but for staying grounded and choosing to uplift others. Her story spread across towns, not for luxury or extravagance, but for a legacy rooted in service.
Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood at laging tandaan, hindi hawak ng mga bituin ang ating kapalaran. Gabay lamang ito. Meron po tayong wisdom at free will na pwede nating gamitin. Sa mga hindi pa po nag-subscribe, i-click lang ang subscribe button, pati na rin ang bell icon para lagi kayong updated sa ating daily horoscope.